Utkush, a lot of people would want to know if you are still as bullish this morning as you were last afternoon.
Very much so.
If so, are you balancing it out or are you going all long?
No. Very much bullish. I mean, nothing has changed overnight for me to change that bullish stance on the Nifty, especially given the risk-reward ratio. But even on stocks, both ideas on the long side today. PG Electroplast, a good recovery, a good rebound, close above not only the 20-day but also the 50-day moving average. And as I always mention, volumes for the last 5 sessions have been staggering. So on the upside, 895, 920 are your targets. 845 is where you place that stop loss. Along with that, AMI Organics, fair degree of volatility, but the last 3 sessions have had the stock run up quite a bit. Good base formation around the 2000, 2100 mark. Yesterday, the closing was above the 20 and the 50-day moving average. On the upside, you're looking at targets of 25.25 and 25.90, and the stop loss comes in at 23.99.
Okay, that's interesting because after a while I'm seeing, for example, an AMI Organics come into the fray, and that's largely a CDMO play. But Chakri Lokpriya, I would love to understand from you, because I'm taking that cue forward, whether it's AMI Organics, a CDMO company or a chemical company, if Europe is seeing this revival in spend, it may be spread over 8-10 years, agreed, of course, right? And maybe uncertain right now, but could it spur interest in chemical companies? Because Indian chemical companies do a lot of business with the European nations, right? And that was the problem for Indian chemical companies. Can this spur interest in the chemical stocks?
Chemical companies have underperformed for a long time now. For various well-known reasons, slowdown in Europe, slowdown in the US, and a lot of capex by the Indian chemical companies also at a time when the economy was slowing down, which hurt their earnings a lot. Now, if you flip it, that might probably help now to their benefit. Capex is done. They have lots of capacities, and if Europe revives, the US is of course strong. And domestically, India is also kind of at a cyclical weak low and kind of moderating low and moderating upwards. So you take all these 3 things together, and in terms of as far as US is concerned, tariffs on some of the higher end chemicals is actually is expected to be far lower. And as far as Europe is concerned, now chemicals have a wide range, right from including defense to agrochemicals, and many of these companies are branching into various sub areas. And so, therefore, long story short, I think therefore the chemical valuations are good. Might as well start looking at them, but there are no immediate catalysts yet.